Good evening. So, I think this is the first time I've actually streamed Final Fantasy, but some context here. I think I played this game a few times between when it first came out, the disaster that was, when it started again, kind of on and off again. If I look, I think I had a subscription running for like 2 or 3 years when I forgot to cancel it. But everybody keeps saying, you know, hey, you got to get through the base game and the expansion is so much better. So I just got my first character actually through the Realm Reborn or Realm Reborn or whatever the hell it's called to Heavensward. So we're gonna kind of join me. I have a warrior, which is based on a marauder. I think at the first like kind of large encounter with Leviathans. We're gonna see how that goes. So far, I really can't see any difference. I think I may be a little bit more voice acting, but we'll see. This is going to be an experience for everybody. So that'll be interesting. Let's get to it. Hey, and it actually worked the first time. Look at that. Okay, get off the thing. I'd like to use the thing. I need to... Oh, right, it's the Tidal Wave. It's a tsunami. It's like Japan. With one less reactor. Okay, let's queue for that. Let's do it. It's interesting that that's hard. Like, there's not a normal version of that. I find that interesting. Well, that was fast. Jesus. Well, I guess that's kind of the advantage of being a tank. We'll see how this goes. Should pause the music for the very cinematic. But it's supposed to be 2 ships strung together. Or maybe that's a different ship and this is a diversion. That can't end well. Oh, it's towing the other ship. I kind of expected like 2 ships like side by side lashed together. Yeah, that's not what I expected. At all. The other thing that I think is hilarious about specifically this game is everybody likes to nod at each other. I think Family Guy did a whole thing, like when they did their Star Wars spoofs. Or like, yeah, see? Nodding. Everybody's doing the nodding. Yes, nodding. Because we can't, like, we're not allowed to talk as the protagonist. We can nod. Makes no sense to me. Kind of got like an Asian feel to like the music and stuff. Like the big Tanaka drums? Tanaka drums. Okay. I've never been here before. Hi. Someone's talking about aggroing the tail. That's not good, because I didn't know you could aggro the tail. So that can't be good. Just like the battle platform. Oh, hello. That's unfortunate. Big damage. Some taunting. I don't know if I actually need to taunt. That's a good question. So I'm gonna assume I need to keep aggroing this dude. I'm gonna go with it. Wow. He does a shit ton of damage. I really need to fix my hotkeys. I don't know what some of my abilities are gonna do. Oh, look at that. I know what it does now. Hello. I assume I have to kill this. Gonna go with that. Ow. I'm gonna go with more provoking. Some defense abilities. That sounds good. No idea what's going on in this fight. The elemental converter. Oh, where this is what? Oh, that's a lot of damage. I took some deeps. See, this would be a lot better if he like spoke and actually like, you know, sounded Leviathan-y. He just, you know, chat, you know, like a cartoon chat bubble. It's like Garfield saying, "Rah." I hit that was the wrong button. Okay, so Leviathan. Oh, that's a big wave. Hello. Did it like go over us? That's kind of cool. Okay, so like there's still like his tail. Oh, so we have to avoid the water thingamajiggers? No, no water thingamajiggers. Hello. Okay, I'm like, oh, I'm hysteria. Excellent. We're running. We're running. How do we... Thank you. That was great. Oh, you fucking kidding me? I have an ability that... okay, we've won. Huzzah. I mean, that was interesting. I mean, I think there's some mechanics that I don't think I understood. And it would probably be, I think a lot of people in the party were overpowered. But we won. Exciting. I think there'd be like a chest. Oh, it's a it's like a quest thing. There's no chest. That's disappointing. Oh, I can get someone a commendation. Snuggleface Bamu, you did a great job. Snuggleface. Snuggleface? Snuggleface. So now I gotta go back to Merle. It's kind of... It starts to feel a little instancy. At least initially, because you basically just teleport everywhere. There's no, like, grand journey. What I do like is there's a shit ton of people. Let's go talk to Merle. I do not know who she reminds me of. But she reminds me of an actress whose name's completely escaping me. These guys all look like firefighters for some reason. Like in England in 1837. He just winked at me. I should wink at him. Is that kind of like the pat on the butt, you know, in baseball? Hey, we got speech.
Sea swallows all, and swallow all it would have had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you.
Well, son of a bitch.
For the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
Humble. Come on, give me a nod. At least one nod.
Meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard too for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been.
It's like they screwed up the lighting in here. Like they need like a light, some lights, maybe a hair light, some fill. It's very dark.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea.
So she's the new mystery figure. She got introduced when we started this expansion, Heavensward. So no idea who the heck she is yet. But she uses 2 knives and does a lot of damage in a couple cutscenes, so that's interesting. She's got ears and a tail. That's all we got.
Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain.
She reminds me of
know that I am.
Oh, it's like if you had the medieval version of the race from Mass Effect that wore like the face masks and stuff.
Should any of your people care to learn?
The name of them are completely escaping me right now. But those folks, it's kind of like the medieval version of them.
That they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think.
Oops, that was a mistake.
I suppose I did. What can I say?
So the other question is Thancred gonna go bad again?
Though you may labor to believe,
Since he was kind of like possessed, sort of possessed in the original game.
fraternize with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
I do think that the neck tattoos for the society here are pretty entertaining. Should have gone with the Tyson face tattoo.
Then meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Morderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not.
Oh, is this gonna be the twist? Is she gonna welcome them in?
Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil.
Oh, there's no room in the inn here either.
As we are, our nation is in no
So I guess we're gonna go to Udal next and have the same discussion, and they're gonna have no place to go, and some other magic will take place.
We can do more. courage to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
You okay?
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History stood before them. The Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primals' existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagins' reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply.
Just notice that's all fucked up. That's better.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
She is passionate.
as must we all.
It was very polite to eavesdrop, though.
Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Fair enough.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us.
These are wise words.
When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Sounds like survival of the fittest. Can be a little ugly. It's interesting how the experience throughout A Realm Reborn was huge, and it definitely went down for like the main story quests. Huh, guess the next quest is right here. Why would I get a level 90 weapon coffer? That seems to be a little bit of a jump. We are level, what, 53? 53. Okay. I'm in. Looking for a small fishing vessel. He's inconspicuous. The italics means it's inconspicuous. See, more italics. So it's like the Thieves Guild. Good times. Okie dokie. He literally is inconspicuous man. Fantastic. This mechanic is the most... This is just dumb. Why do I need to go through all these clicks? I'm going to hand it over and then hand it over again. Why do I need to do this? Shite, eat and grin. Shite! My monitor is really low. I hope my monitor arm is not fucked. I'd be sucking bitch. Oh. That was a fairly short quest, but sure, why not? I'm in. But I still am confused why I got a level 90 weapon crate at level 53. Can I open it? Oh, I'm so confused. Okay. That's kind of cool looking. It'll give me a level fit. I guess it gives you a level appropriate item, I'm guessing. Didn't you just say she was going off and do her thing? Oh. We need another quest to say she's specifically going off and doing her own thing. Got it. Now I see, said the blind man. So where do we have to go? So back to... Yep. More teleporting. With some little dude with some excellent facial hair. I don't know what his deal is. Let us see. I mean, I think it's cool from like the overall like mood, feel, like live environment kind of thing. You see all the people you interact with like in like the antechamber to where the quest is, so it's kind of cool you see them all. There's a lot of extras running. The solar. I need a solar. The lady with chaps.
I have been reflecting on
Big
the
chaps.
events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me.
Of course. Why not?
When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form.
Okay.
Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a fate. Long have I known that the echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul. But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor let us occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable.
Okay. Kind of got that from the last movie.
Witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan.
Okay, got that. Check.
And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too
Oh, okay.
are vulnerable.
No, it makes sense.
Can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the echo?
Why not?
Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time.
Sure.
For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within
Ascian is a terrible
With
name.
Odae's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter.
Not just because I want to call them the Ascians, but it's not a strong name for a villainous group.
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
I do not know who those people are.
What of them?
I'm not sure if I should be concerned or not.
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
Well, that's unfortunate.
No more? Whatever do
That
you
escalated.
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region.
An etheric wave. That sounds terrible.
Ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
Well, that's a good guess.
12 preserve.
Bad things. Oh, it's this council again.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
Where's the one dude just hanging out? Okay, interesting. He's just kind of chilling. Into the night. Is he having a sleep?
It is done, my lord. Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Okay, that was sinister. So it seems like every quest so far in this first expansion has given out some sort of jewelry. And I keep upgrading the same jewelry. Another earring. They're all gone. We're gonna go find out why they're gone? We're gonna talk about it. Good King Mogul. He was entertaining. More primals. Seems like we kind of repeat the same deal, like beast tribe, summons primal, drama. We do something magical to beat the primal dies, rinse and repeat. Apparently we're dealing with a housing crisis now. More zoning. And more zoning. I don't know where the heck this is. Maybe I should look at the map before. I don't know. It's right here. No? Yeah, it's right here. This game loves to zone. Jesus. Draggle-tailed refugee. What in God's name is draggle-tailed? What does that even mean? Like, is that like bedraggled? What does draggle-tailed mean? He's still draggle-tailed. Oh, we have a crisis with my son. Oh, this is going to require me to go right back. Stay tuned, folks. unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut this one a little bit short. My son has woken up with a bit of a nightmare and needs some attention. So obviously, he takes a lot more priority than this little bit of random. So I'll probably restart a stream later, probably with something else. But for the folks that join me, thanks for joining me. We'll do it again. Thanks, everybody.